Hi Sagittarius, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of February 2021. So I want to remind all of my viewers that this is a general love reading, and of course that means it can't apply to any kind of situation, circumstance, and any kind of relationship that you're dealing with. It's also important to maintain some flexibility. You can be represented by any of the characters that may show up in the cards, regardless of gender. You may feel like I'm reading for you, but you could potentially feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. Parts of the reading may resonate while other parts may not. So take what does and leave behind the rest. My intention is always to reach those that need this message and, more importantly, will benefit from the message. So I hope that is you today, Sagittarius. If you are a brand new viewer, welcome. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read for you. I hope that you enjoy the reading. I hope that it resonates, and I hope you stick around. And a big thank you to any returning viewers. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me, even with my unpredictable recording schedule. I appreciate you returning and supporting my channel. Thanks so much. We're going to go ahead and get started for Sagittarius. February 2021. Let's give this first deck one more good shuffle. And then we're going to see what story we get for Sagittarius. Here we go. I'm going to start with the Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Swords in reverse. The Moon in reverse. Death in reverse. 4 of Cups. The Knight of Swords. Four of Swords, and then the Hierophant. Okay, Sagittarius, and I also do want to remind you, if you don't know yet, I am kind of restricted to recording at night, and so I have artificial lighting. It's poor, so I apologize in advance for that, but also I typically get a glare off the cards. I've tried to mute my lighting a little bit, so hopefully that helps, but it's still not professional equipment, and I just apologize in advance for that. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you. So the basic first message I'm getting, kind of a general, real basic message, is that there might be some restrictions that are lifting, or you may have felt like you couldn't make progress, or you couldn't move forward with a situation, maybe within a relationship. But I feel like there's been some restrictions lifted, or you've been given the green light, or the opportunity is available to you at this point in time. But I don't necessarily feel like there's anything, you may not be responding yet, or you may not be taking any action yet, even though you know that you have the ability to do so. You might feel like you need more information, or you're you don't have what it takes yet to take action. But just in general, it feels like maybe you were feeling restricted or unable to make some moves, or unable to take action. But it feels like those restrictions have been lifted, or the opportunity is available now to move forward with something, but that's not happening just yet. So let's get some more cards out here for Sagittarius. Let's see what else we get. King of Cups. 7 of Swords. Two of Cups in reverse. The Emperor. Nine of Wands. The Hierophant, this time in reverse. King of Swords. And then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So we have a King of Cups, King of Swords, and Emperor on the table. I want to remind you, especially if you're a female viewer, that you can embody this kind of energy, even though it's masculine energy. But this could also be somebody that you're dealing with. So just bear that in mind as you decide whether or not this reading is for you. I feel like this King of Cups, I feel like he's figured something out with regard to a relationship, maybe something that's gone bad or some kind of disharmony within a relationship or a connection. I feel like that something's been revealed. There's a sense of figuring something out or gaining some kind of understanding regarding a connection or a relationship. And now's the time to maybe make some moves or make some progress or get past this once and for all. The fog is lifting. The opportunity is now. And yet there's a sense that maybe you're not quite taking action yet. Maybe you don't feel like the timing's right. Maybe you don't feel like you have all the information you need. Maybe you don't feel like the information that you have is valid or correct. I just feel like there's this hesitation with regard to making some kind of move or take some kind of action. Let's get some more cards on the table for Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. These cards are difficult to see in this lighting, so I apologize for that, Sagittarius. Chariot. The Knight of Swords again. Three of Wands in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So this King of Cups is the person that I'm reading for sure. And at this point in time, I think that this is the only energy that's on the table. Excuse me. So I do feel like there is the sense of gaining information, or the fog is lifting, or clearing something up, or things are coming out in the open. I feel like this king is figuring something out, or he's coming into some information. And I do feel like it's regarding a specific connection or relationship. Something that may have gone bad in the past, or some kind of connection or relationship that's troubled, or there's some conflict. There's this opportunity to move forward now that this this person seems to be gaining some information or gaining some clarity regarding the situation. It's like the power is being put back into his hands. He might have been felt like he was there were restrictions or this inability to move or not having the right information or not having what's needed in order to make progress. Well, that is in the past, because now there's the sense of gaining some clarity. The green light, you've seen the green light, but there's this hesitation or unwillingness to make a move just yet, because maybe you're not trusting the information that you've got, or maybe you don't feel like it's valid, or maybe you don't feel like it's everything you need. I feel like the sense of waiting for more. I need more information before I can make a move. I want to be totally clear before I make any moves. That's the general message I've got so far, Sagittarius. Let's get some more cards on the table, see what else we get. We've got the Star in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune, this time in reverse. Knight of Cups. The World in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Nine of Pentacles again. And then we have the Eight of Swords again, this time in the upright position. Okay, so this is coming through as a pretty basic message. I'm not getting a lot more detail, but there's this masculine energy, this King of Cups, who I feel is gaining some clarity or some information regarding a relationship or a connection from the past that went bad, or there's been some kind of disconnect, or there's been some kind of inability to move forward or make progress within this connection or relationship. It feels like it could be any kind of relationship, could be intimate or otherwise, could be a business connection, it could be a friendship, family member. But there is information being exposed, or you're gaining some kind of clarity, and that is providing an opportunity to make some moves or make some progress. Maybe it's time to fight for this connection. Maybe it's time to take it to the next level. Maybe it's time to right some wrongs. Based on what I'm seeing, I think some things have been exposed that are unpleasant or possibly uncomfortable. There could have been some deception in the past. There could have been some wrongdoings. There could have been something that was confirmed that maybe you suspected, and you're all, okay, well, crap, it's real now. I get it. It's been confirmed, but it doesn't feel comfortable. It feels like maybe something's been exposed that you were hoping wasn't true. I didn't want this to be true, but now I know that it is. But now that I know this information, I can make some progress, I can make some moves, but there's still this hesitation. Is it the right thing to make some moves? Should I go ahead and act on what I know? Is the timing right? This king is dealing with this situation by himself. This is definitely a solo reading for this person. He feels like he's coming to terms regarding the situation with this past relationship by himself, on his own. This person wants to do the right thing. May even feel a little bit restricted by the fact that this person wants to act in the right manner or respond in the right way, and maybe feels a little hesitant to do that because maybe this person isn't quite sure, is this the right move? Should I go ahead and act on what I know? Let's get some more cards out here for Sagittarius. Three of Swords. King of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Wands. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Swords. Eight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Wands. And then we have the Four of Swords again. Okay, so I do feel we have some supporting characters that just came in this very last round of cards. Sagittarius, we have a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands, and I do feel like these are two separate people than this King of Cups. This King of Pentacles feels like the person that this King of Cups is dealing with. This is the person that is connected to this Two of Cups energy. So this is the relationship that's gone bad, or there's been some kind of problems or some conflict within this connection with this King of Pentacles. Now again, these are two masculine energies, but male or female, you can embody any of these energies that are on the table. I think this King of Pentacles, I think that this King of Cups has realized this King of Pentacles, it could have been a situation where this King of Pentacles took advantage of this person, or was deceptive in some manner, or wronged this King of Cups. This could have been, again, an intimate connection, a business partnership, a work relationship. It could have been a family connection. It could be any kind of connection. I'm not getting a specific on that. But I think this King of Pentacles wronged this King of Cups in some way. I think there is information coming to light to confirm that. I think that this King of Cups was hopeful that he would be proved wrong, but I think he had suspicions about this King of Cups. I think it's caused some pain and some hurt, some things that this King of Cups has had to deal with and work through on his own. But now things are coming to light and confirming what he already knew and was hoping was not true. This King of Wands is instrumental in some way with possibly exposing the information or bringing things to light. I think this Queen of Wands could potentially be someone who could be offering some assistance or help to this King of Cups with regard to taking action or moving things forward or responding to what has been exposed or what information has been gained. I feel like this Queen of Wands is like, you know, I'll help you out, whatever you need. If you want me to take action, let me know, you know, give me the green light. But I do feel like it's almost like this person is kind of like, I'm willing to help you out. And she's willing to help out with regard to actually taking action or doing something in response to whatever needs to happen now that things have come to light. I think the question here is whether or not to maybe try to salvage the relationship between this King of Cups and King of Pentacles. There's an indication here that now that I know the truth, now that I have some clarity, do I return to this connection and try to make things better, or do we part ways, or do I take any action at all? Now that it feels like unfortunately, it feels like some negative things have been exposed, maybe some suspicions that this King of Cups has had about this King of Pentacles, and now there's some question is, do I return to this relationship or connection? Do I try to mend things? How do I act? What response, what actions do I take now that I have this information? Because he wants to do the right thing for everybody involved. For some reason, there's this indicate. Is that the, no? For some reason, I think there's some kind of indication that this King of Cups is responsible. He's the one who's responsible for taking action or responding. Now that he has what he needs, but he's resistant. And while I think this Queen of Wands is willing to help or assist in the situation, I think this King of Cups is like, no, I think I have to do this on my own. This is something I need to take care of. This is something I'm responsible for. So he might have, you know, somebody or other people who are willing to help, but I think for some reason it feels like he has to do this on his own. And then again, I don't get the sense that there's any action being taken just yet, because there is some question as to how do I respond to the situation now that I have the clarity. There seems to be an expectation of a return. There seems to be an expectation that things are going to be fixed within this relationship or this connection. I don't see an ending here. And for some reason, whatever responsibility there is with regard to this relationship and making things better or taking it to the next level or fixing whatever occurred in the past, it seems to be resting on this King's shoulder, this King of Cups shoulders. And I think part of that is because whatever went wrong in the past, this King of Cups was probably the one who was on the receiving end of whatever pain or hurt was caused through the actions of this King of Pentacles. And I don't have details regarding that. Again, I can't tell what kind of relationship this is or was or has been. But the King of Pentacles is definitely responsible for some kind of wrongdoing. And the King of Cups, it might be that this King of Pentacles is kind of waiting in anticipation. Okay, is this King of Cups going to dump me now that he realizes that I'm responsible for whatever went wrong? Or is he going to give me another chance? And that might be what this King of Cups is trying to decide. Do I give this relationship another chance? And then if I do, how do I go about that? How does that look? And so that's why he's not making any moves right now, because I think that that's what he's trying to figure out. If I do return to this relationship, if I do give it another shot, how do I go about doing that? Or how do I open the door again in order to do that? And do I want to do that? Can I still trust this person? I'm talking as though I'm the King of Cups. By the way, Sagittarius, and I'm talking as though I'm you because I'm reading for this King of Cups. So again, if you're not resonating as this King of Cups, you might be somebody, could potentially be either one of these other two energies or somebody on the outside looking in. Maybe you're getting this reading because this person's significant to you and whatever they're going through affects you in some way. So let's go ahead and take this card, and we have the Ten of Cups in reverse this time. It did show up in your reading upright over here. We're going to read this, Sagittarius, and then wrap this up. And a reversal, of course, is a potential blockage. So this could give you some information as to what to do next, or how to respond, or where to go from here. I will display the card, and hopefully the lighting is good enough that you can see the image. It is a nice image. I love these cards. I haven't pulled this one in a while. Okay, here we go, Sagittarius. The Ten of Water reversed represents a disruptive influence or belief that threatens your peace and calm. You may be investing too much time and emotion in something that could have no real foundation or substance. It may be that your intuition is telling you that the situation is real, but even if your intuition is correct, it could still be time to put an end to the disruption. The upright Ten of Water asks that you focus on the positive things in your life that bring you peace and joy. Focusing your emotional energy away from things that are simply not worth your time and care will help you accomplish this. Therefore, be careful that you are not giving life and power to shadows by focusing your time, energy, and emotions upon them. So I think that the advice here is actually pretty clear. However, it's going to be different for everybody. Anybody who is resonating with this reading, the outcome with regard to this King of Pentacles is up in the air. I think that it could go both ways. But I think this card is indicating some advice from the universe, saying, look, you're dealing with the situation now. You've become clear and aware of what happened. You've got the information that you need. Now you need to make a decision. Is it worth pursuing reconciliation with this King of Pentacles? Can this person be trusted? Is that what ultimately will bring you your Ten of Cups, is to reconcile with this individual and maybe start again, or right the wrongs, or make amends, whatever that looks like for you. The goal is to figure out what's best for you in this situation now that you have the information you need before you move forward, or do you walk away? Now that you're clear on what happened, now that you're clear on what went wrong and what the disruption within this connection was, is there a potential that this person can change, can also move forward with you and right the wrongs, can accept that they, some kind of responsibility with regard to whatever conflict occurred within this relationship? And then are they invested enough at this point in time to move things forward if that's what you decide is the right way to go? I would probably have to pull some more cards to see the energy that this person is currently in. Based on what's in the cards right now, all I can see is this is providing information with regard to, yes, confirming this person is the one who's responsible for the Seven of Swords energy. And unfortunately, did you want to know the truth behind the situation? Yes, you wanted to know the truth, but unfortunately, it's what you expected, because you probably didn't want to believe the truth behind the situation, because it's uncomfortable. It feels uncomfortable. It feels unpleasant. This person may have betrayed you or hurt you in some way, and that's been confirmed. Now, where do you go from here? So, if you're resonating with this reading, Sagittarius, depending on your situation, it'll be different for everybody. And that's probably why there is no indication of an outcome on the table, because you're in that deciding phase. Where do I go from here now that I have the information I need? So I wish you all the best with regard to the situation. I hope that things all work out well for you, Sagittarius. I do want to say thank you for joining me today and watching the reading. If it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe. We're going to leave that here, Sagittarius. Thanks so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.